All right, guys, so this episode is going to be for South Osmoto. As you can see, we got Miss Jazz lined up here. South Oz asking a comment section on, I think, Saturday's video. T-Bone, how do you keep your motorcycles pristine? Well, truthfully, neither one of my motorcycles are pristine. But I thought I would walk y'all through a little bit of what I do to keep them clean. As you can see, we got a 5-gallon bucket of water, a washing bucket, and this is the degreaser I use. Of course, LA Totally Awesome. But let me get y'all set up here on the tripod, and I'll go over a couple more things with you. Hey guys, welcome to Rolling with T-Bone. If you're new here, welcome in. We invite you to check out this video and check out some of our others. If you like what you see, maybe consider subscribing to our channel. If you're old here, welcome back. You know what's going on as we dive into tonight's episode. I hope y'all enjoy. All right, guys, as we get set up here, a couple of the things that I work with. One being this brush. I use this for scrubbing. Now, guys, you can get these at a parts store. Sorry about the traffic, guys. Best I can do right now. But you can get these at the parts store, long handle. These are really, really soft, super soft bristle brushes. So they're safe to use on cars, boats, motorcycles, whatever. They're non-abrasive, and they do not mess with the finish on your vehicle. So keep that in mind. One of the other things that I use here, this is a Ryobi Easy Clean Power Washer, handheld. This is the hose for it. Now, you saw the 5-gallon bucket of water a minute ago. You can buy these, and for people like Hooligan and some of you other folks who maybe are in apartments or in some kind of complex where you can't, hook up a water hose to wash your vehicle with, this might be a better option for you. You just drop one end of that hose down in the water, and you hook the other end of that hose to the power washer. And like I said, this is the Ryobi one. You can get different kinds. It is battery operated, so if you have any Ryobi 2s that runs off of the battery one, then you're set to go. All you have to do is buy the tool itself. So let me get this thing set up, guys, and we'll go over what I do real quick. All right, guys, so what I do is I will take the pressure washer and I will get everything else set down real quick. All right, guys, so the gimbal is supposed to be in follow mode, but as you guys can see, I have the pressure washer set up in the bucket with the hose running into it. Now, what I will do is I'll just simply, you have 3 settings on this nozzle. You have a 15-degree, rinse, and turbo. So what I'll do is I'll turn it on turbo, and I'll just fog the motorcycle and wet it down. Excuse me, guys, the pollen's bad right now already. We ain't even got started yet. But all this does is it helps activate the soap or whatever you use. And usually these hoses are long enough to do, and you don't have to go crazy and just flood it out, but just wet it down real good. Once you've got it the wetness you want it to be, I'll turn it back to 15 degrees because that's where I'll wash it at. That's a cool little invention right there, guys, that pressure washer is. I love that thing. So now when I use the degreaser, or this is a soap and degreaser, guys. The LA's totally awesome. Is all purpose. It's a soap, it's a degreaser, it's all that. Use a very limited amount in about 2 gallons or a gallon of water. So I'll just pour a little bit in, about that much right there, just to make suds. And I will grab my brush, my wash pail, and we'll just wash the bike. Everybody does this different. And like I said, South Oz had asked in the comment section about what I'd done to keep my bikes looking good, or trying to clean them. And I go from the body to the chrome, make sure everything's scrub-a-dub-dubbed, wash the wintertime blues off. All of us going to need it, but for the purpose of the video today, I just wanted to get Jazz washed. Big Papa will come later. And then, of course, the Joker will get a bath here before too much longer. And I just take this brush, just rub everything down. Oh, yeah. I can already tell a difference. The only way I know to keep a motorcycle, and I said this in one of my videos, only way I know to keep a motorcycle truly pristine is put it in the corner of the garage, cover it up, and never ride it. But then why own it if you're not going to ride it? And of course, my motorcycles aren't pristine. They got scuffs and scratches, and you know, they do get ridden. What a beautiful day, about 70 degrees. When it comes to the motor, I just kind of throw me up some. And what I'll do here in a minute, I'll show you another trick that I use. Like if you have oil leaks or road grime on your brakes, anything like that, the LA Totally Awesome comes with a squirt bottle. And I just spray everything down with a heaping helping. When you're degreasing, it don't hurt to put it on there liberally. But like I said, just washing your bike, doing the paint and stuff, you don't have to get too wild with it, because with the Awesome, a little dab will do you, trust me. But with the portable pressure washer, 5 gallons of water will usually do a bike and a half if they're not super dirty, 2 bikes. And I know, like I said, like the Cycle Hooligan, he's in apartments. And, you know, it might benefit him if he ever wanted to get to where he wanted to clean his bike up real good, to just invest in portable stuff. Of course, I don't have to have the portable stuff. Where I'm at, I've got everything I need. But it's nice to have it. Now that I've brushed all of the paint and everything, the squirt bottle, this is where this will come in. Now with the squirt bottle, I'll spray the engine down, cutting off all the grease. You can actually see it. Road grime, basically. I'll spray the swing arm, the brakes, brake rotors, everything back there that's hard to get into with a brush, because the pressure washer and the LA's Totally Awesome will handle that stuff. Come up here. And then, of course, I'm not going to go through the whole process of everything. because I just kind of wanted to do this, like I said, for South Oz. He asked, and I thought, you know what, a cool video. I've never did a video like this before, so. But I just spray everything down. Now, here's where, this is where the motorcycle gets clean. 15 degrees, and here we go. Don't have to get up super close. But I just get up there with the pressure washer. And a good thing about this pressure washer over, say, like a 1600 or 2500 gas powered one is, excuse me, is if you get too close, you don't have to worry about it peeling your paint off. And usually out of one battery, you can usually do one whole bike, maybe two, like I said, if you don't have to do a whole lot to them, if you're just spraying them off. Well, I can see that stuff just coming right off there. You get that wintertime grime on them. Sometimes it's hard to get it off. But I always try to keep my bikes clean too, so I don't go overboard with it and wash them every single time I ride them. But I do try to make sure that they are clean for the most part. I just don't like a dirty motorcycle, but again, I'm not downing you if you don't bother with it. It's just my personal preference. I hope we're not getting too long on this video. And like I said, all this is portable. Just after you use it, charge your battery back up, put it in storage, and it's ready to go the next round. And Ryobi, like I said, you can get these probably at Walmart. You can get them at Lowe's. Of course, Home Depot carries the Ryobi brand, and I've always had pretty good luck out of Ryobi tools. Fantastic, Scotty. I appreciate you, brother. Biker brother, Scotty. Sorry about that, guys. I had to have him to come over to our soccer concession stand at work and have him to take a look at the heating and air. He heating and air guy. Good guy, Scotty is. Him and Misty. I think I've had them in videos before, Scotty and Misty. If you go back to some of the older videos, I think you'll find them. But just continue on until you get it washed down. But I'm not going to make y'all watch this whole thing. Let me get this done and I'll come back to y'all in just a second. All right, guys. I pretty well much got it washed. Now I'm going to put this thing on rinse real quick and just rinse it off real quick, real good. But my neighbor just dropped by. That's what a friend of mine, he dropped by and brought me a big flat of double yolked eggs, chicken eggs. They can't sell them, so he brings me some by about once a month. I'm rinsing everything off now. And like I said, guys, with the LA's Totally Awesome, that is not real abrasive. Now, I know a lot of people use different types of degreaser, and it's just, I think, comes down to personal preference. Any degreaser pretty well much does the same job. Always make sure I get it rinsed good, though. You don't want to leave none of that residue behind off of that, because I don't know, I've never done it, but that's liable to actually try to eat your paint up if you tried to leave some of the residue behind. Get back and get me a good fog going. Alright guys, I just wanted to kind of show Jazz off here real quick before we end this video. She's all washed up and shined up, and she cleans up nice. But anyway, let's keep going. Alright guys, got her washed, rinsed, and I've got probably a gallon of water left in the bucket. But that's kind of how I do it when I wash them. But I want to show y'all some of the products I use throughout the year to keep my bikes clean. These really are specific to the bike. Like with Big Papa, I wax them all once a year, twice a year. Like right now, they'll get their spring waxing to go through the summer with. And then usually right at the end of the summer, I wash them down real good and I re-wax them for the winter. But like during the summer, if you notice that your wax is starting to come loose, I use a couple of different products. On Big Papa and Joker, I actually use this product right here from Rain-X. This is a waterless car wash and rain repellent. You just spray it on and then wipe it off. I use it on Big Papa and Joker. On Jazz, this is high. I use this on all of them. This is my liquid wax. I use this on all my bikes. And of course, this Turtle Wax, high gloss liquid wax. I like it. I've got Formula One Carbona car wax. I do use this from time to time. Like if Jazz needs some loving. But most of the time, I stick with the high gloss Turtle Wax. You just wipe this on, let it set till it turns white, and then buff it off, and usually you're good to go. Same thing with my chrome polish. I use Turtle Wax chrome polish only. That's the only chrome polish I use is Turtle Wax. Now with my chrome, it's just according to how much use during the, how many spots, how many rainstorms I get caught in, how many times I have to wipe it down and wash it off. But I always do it twice a year for a fact. But there it is, guys. Like I said, South Oz asked me about how do you keep a bike pristine. Now, once Jazz dries off, I'll go down and I'll wipe all the spots off of her. And then I will wax her. And then after I'm done waxing her, I'll hit her with the chrome polish. And then Big Papa and Joker will be next. But this is just kind of a cool little thing I wanted to do. Like I said, South Oz asked the question. And I thought, man, that'd make a cool video. And I do not have a video like this on my channel. So there it is, guys. LA's Totally Awesome degreaser to wash it with. And let me, real quick before I go, guys. Let me stress this right here, this power washer. Now, most of the time I do use a regular water hose with a regular, but I love the power washers because if your bike's parked at a place where you have a lot of trees, man, it's hard to beat that. It's just really hard to beat this pressure washer. So I really do highly recommend these. But guys, until the next time, y'all remember to like, share, comment, and if you like what you see, subscribe. But before you do, go check out some of our other videos. Southos, I hope this is cool enough for you, brother. It's just what I do to keep my bikes clean, and I try to keep my bikes looking good, but sometimes it's just hard to do it's hard to clean them when you're riding them, and I know somebody's going to jump in the comments and say that. It's hard to clean them when you're riding them, and that is true, but I also think a clean bike kind of speaks a little bit about the owner. How much pride they take in their bikes. But like I said, it's not for everybody. Not everybody wants to spend their time cleaning their bikes. Me personally, my personal preference, I just like my bikes to be clean. But anyway, guys, until the next time, y'all take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. And hey, thanks for watching.